In a remote part of Utah, surrounded by miles of empty desert, there is a place where reality itself seems to behave differently. This place is known as Skinwalker Ranch, and for decades it has been the center of some of the strangest and most unsettling encounters ever reported. What makes this location so unusual is not just one mystery, but many, all happening in the same place. People have reported glowing lights in the sky, objects moving at impossible speeds, and craft that appear and disappear without any sound. Others have described encounters with unknown creatures, some resembling animals, while others seem almost impossible to explain. There have even been reports of shadowy figures that appear for a moment and then vanish as if they were never there at all. These events have been witnessed by multiple people over many years, making them difficult to dismiss entirely. The ranch sits in the Uintah Basin, a region already known for a high number of unexplained sightings and strange activity. Long before modern investigations began, local Native American legends spoke of a shape-shifting entity known as the Skinwalker, a figure often associated with powerful and sometimes dangerous supernatural abilities. While these stories go back generations, the modern mystery of the ranch began in the 1990s. A family known as the Shermans moved onto the property expecting a quiet, isolated life. What they experienced instead would turn this ranch into one of the most famous paranormal hotspots in the world. They reported seeing massive wolf-like creatures that showed no fear of humans and could not be driven away. They described strange lights hovering silently above the land and objects moving across the sky in ways that didn't seem possible. At times, they claimed to see distortions in the air, like something was briefly opening and closing right in front of them. As these encounters continued, the situation became increasingly difficult to explain. Eventually, the ranch caught the attention of researchers and investigators looking for answers. In 1996, it was purchased by businessman Robert Bigelow, who funded years of scientific study into the activity. Teams of researchers documented strange events, but no clear explanation was ever found. Then, in 2016, the ranch changed hands again, this time purchased by businessman Brandon Fugal. But unlike previous investigations, this one would take a very different approach. Fugal assembled a team of scientists, engineers, and experts with one clear objective: to capture real evidence using modern technology. The ranch was fitted with cameras, sensors, tracking systems, and monitoring equipment across the entire property. For the first time, everything that happened could be recorded and analyzed in real time. And what they found only made the mystery deeper. The team began documenting repeated sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena, often appearing as glowing orbs or fast-moving lights. Some of these objects changed direction instantly, stopped mid-air, or disappeared without any visible trace. At the same time, equipment would suddenly fail, GPS signals would cut out, and strange electromagnetic readings would spike without warning. Certain areas of the ranch seemed to produce more activity than others. One location in particular, known as the Triangle, became a major focus of investigation. Experiments conducted in this area often triggered unexplained reactions, including signal interference and aerial anomalies. It was as if something in that location was responding to the experiments themselves. As the investigation continued, attention turned to what might be happening beneath the surface. Using advanced scanning technology, the team detected what appeared to be an unknown structure or anomaly deep inside the mesa. This raised a new and unsettling possibility. Could something underground be connected to everything happening above it? Some team members also reported physical effects during experiments, including sudden illness, disorientation, and unexplained fatigue. In certain moments, the phenomena appeared almost responsive, reacting to human presence or activity. Not randomly, but deliberately. This is where the theories begin to shift. Because when multiple types of unexplained events happen in the same place, it becomes harder to explain them individually. Some researchers have suggested that Skinwalker Ranch may be a point where different layers of reality intersect. a place where something unseen can briefly interact with our world. This could explain the combination of sightings, anomalies, and unexplained phenomena all occurring together. But despite years of investigation, there is still no single explanation that accounts for everything. It is important to remember that while many of these events have been reported and studied, there is still no confirmed proof of paranormal or interdimensional activity. However, the consistency of these reports, combined with ongoing data collection, continues to raise questions. Because when the same patterns appear again and again, they become harder to ignore. For Brandon Fugal and his team, the investigation is still ongoing. With more advanced technology and deeper analysis, they continue searching for answers. But the deeper they look, the more complex the mystery seems to become. Because Skinwalker Ranch is not just one unexplained event. It is many, all happening in the same place at the same time. And if even part of what has been reported is real, then it suggests something far more unsettling. That reality may not be as stable or as understood as we believe, and that some places on Earth may sit on the edge of something we cannot yet explain. If you want to explore more hidden truths, conspiracies, and the unknown, subscribe to Truth Seeker Investigations for more videos. Because the deeper you look, the stranger things become.